if I'm mad, I can go Hulk and smash. You can get all my wrath, better not cross my path. I'm just mad, I'm big, mad. We stay mad, cause we mad.
Yo, 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 yo. What about now? Can y'all hear me now? Can anybody hear me now? I should be straight, right? Can y'all hear me? I think I'm straight now. Y'all still don't hear me? Okay, cool. Okay. Man, look at technical difficulties, man. You know, man. I ain't with all this old tech savvy stuff. But anyway, like I was saying, I need all y'all to make sure y'all pull up tomorrow. Because all y'all who Kanye West fans, I want y'all to feel what he got going on. If y'all didn't hear what I was saying earlier. I want Tony to be here, Max, who else old Kanye fan? Please be here tomorrow and defend what he talking about. I told I feel like Kevin Hart. What he said, Grandma said, he was sucking. Oh, just fighting. Hey, man, I want y'all, make sure y'all out here tomorrow now. Please make sure y'all here tomorrow. Hey, I want y'all to be in this. Please come to be in this. But now, today, man, we going over this Shannon Sharpe thing. But before we get to that, man, like I was saying, before I guess I was just talking to my damn self. Hey, man, y'all, hey, boy, my fellas out here, y'all gotta start thinking with your head on your head, not the one between your legs, man. Cause it's a dirty game out here, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to see this first. Before we even get to Shannon, I got two more. We gonna go over these little two stories first. Before we even get to Shannon Sharpe. Get this, see? That's why I tell you, think with the head on your head and not the one between your legs. They go to all my fellas out there. Please.
Nobody wins when the family feels.
Myers' parents tell me they don't know why their son would have been out here at the 49th and Primrose early Saturday morning.
2-year-old Honey crawling all over her grandpa Travis Wiley. And this is the last picture Jarrell Pryor and Honey ever took together before Pryor was found fatally wounded in a neighborhood north of the Indiana State Fairgrounds at 1:30 Saturday morning.
Why is he over there?
That one's a mystery. I have no idea. That's one of those. I don't know if he picked somebody up, take him home. We just know that part we don't know. Whoever this person is, you live in that area.
When neighbors reported they heard multiple gunshots and police found shell casings in Pryor's car.
The details they gave us was basically there was somebody else in the car with him, right? And we can only assume that an argument ensued, and then they took that drastic action to take his life. And he tried to get out of the car, and that's where they found him.
He was real funny about who he let in his car. So he's very particular about who can ride in his car.
Today, an IMPD officer was hanging out in the neighborhood in case anyone wanted to talk about the killing. As evidence of the futile struggle to stay down the street, Pryor graduated from Lawrence Central, was working steady, taking care of his daughter, and did not have a criminal record.
Whoever did this, they took
cameras on some of the houses out here at 49th and Primrose, and maybe detectives can cobble together a case based on the video evidence they find out here and what.
Honest here. Online dating has become the modern way to find love, connection, and companionship. On top of that, it's a tool to promote, sell, advertise, and even enjoy entertainment. But beneath the surface, there's a darker side that many don't see. Scamming, racial profiling, the ease of creating fake profiles, the danger of deception, and the risk of being even set up. These are real threats in the digital world. And all I ask at the conclusion of this video, fam, is in 2025, can you truly block an online presence? Nonetheless, today we dive into the hidden dangers of online dating and how simple it is for someone to manipulate, deceive, and even set others up. Let's just say today we try our best to uncover the truth behind the screens. So before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Now, those might be familiar with the hit TV show Catfish. That TV show was inspired by real-life experiences related to online dating scams and the broader...
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm fellas out there, hey, man, think with the head that's on your shoulder, not the one between your legs. It was crazy, bro. Like, this happened recently, so, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna get back into this story, man. I don't know how nobody talk no more when they ain't never met in real life. I ain't gonna go on no line and meet no damn body. That don't mean, I don't know what's wrong with this new generation, man. They don't know how to talk to women. They gotta get online, talking about jumping in your inboxes. You don't know these damn people, man. Y'all better stop going out here meeting folks online thinking y'all know these damn people. But let's get back into this, man.
Phenomenon of online deception. The show was created by Nev, who was himself a victim of an online scam. And I bring all this up because this experience was in 2010, and we're now in 2025, and I want to give you a backstory on Nev's experience via Facebook. In 2010, Nev received a Facebook friend request from a woman claiming to be named Angela. Over months of communication, they developed a close online relationship. However, when Nev traveled to meet her in person, he discovered that she was not who she claimed to be. She was using a false identity, and this was before AI. And can you imagine how far a scammer would go with AI? But like many others, this experience had deeply impacted Nev.
All right, Jack. Time to see if the woman you've been talking to online is actually the woman you've been talking to.
I'm kind of nervous, man. You know, it's been 3.5 years.
But
You know,
right
I
here,
got my good cologne on, my Gucci guilty. You smell that? Yeah.
It smells great, man.
How does it look? It's good?
You're looking great.
You sure?
Yes. Let's go make sure this is the woman you've been talking to. Come on.
My heart about to sink.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great, man. I just want to wrap my arms around her right now.
This moment could change the rest of your life.
I know. Just go get her, please.
Got you. Let's see.
Come on, baby.
Shit he's showing, trying to make y'all laugh. This is a brother right there is a comedian. He do them skits like this and things if y'all don't know who old boy is. But the story after this is real serious. That's why I'm telling y'all, man. You gotta think with your head. The one that's on the shoulders is not the one between your legs. And females do the same. You meet a nigga online. You don't know these niggas, man. Y'all better leave these folks alone. Especially, man, come on. You don't know these folks from a can of paint. Ain't no way in the hell I'm gonna meet nobody online. Then talking about meet up. Man, please. Y'all crazy as hell. But yeah, check this out.
Stephanie?
Hi.
Stephanie, can you come outside, please?
Hi.
I know you fucking lying. Fuck, I believe this shit. That ain't true. Hold on. Watch out, man. Watch out.
You're not Stephanie?
I am Stephanie.
No, you not. Stop lying. You not Stephanie. Listen, man, I don't know who this person is.
I am
I
Stephanie.
done sent you all my motherfucking money. For 3.5 years, I done been broke fucking with you.
I'm sorry.
That's why you never FaceTime me. Ain't no damn way you ain't had Wi-Fi, no cellular data to FaceTime me. I don't even know who the fuck you are.
I'm Stephanie.
No, the fuck you not. Shut
I
up.
know, just said you love me.
Stop talking
All
to me.
that money you sent
Hell on
me.
somewhere. I don't know you.
Yes, you do.
Can you back your ass there? Back her the fuck up. Shit is ridiculous. I can't believe it. Oh my God. I can't believe this shit
Are you
happened.
telling me you're not interested at all in her?
Nope. No. You a whole different person.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I don't care about that crying shit. Get the hell on. You want to cry when I spent all that motherfucking money on your kid? Fuck on somewhere. I'm on the TV. And looking slack.
Now, I hope that was able to bring you some type of laughter in a serious situation, because unfortunately it can get a lot worse. Which leads us why we're here today for this video. 4 days ago, a man from Indianapolis was arrested in Texas for a murder, waiting to be shipped back to Texas. Apparently he used his 18-year-old girlfriend to lure a young man via social media to assume they was going on a date or at least hook up, only to be shot and killed for nothing, $0. This incident took place earlier this year in January, which we'll later discuss. But while we're here on this topic, I want to shine light on another similar situation that happened 6 months prior, about an hour and a half down the road from the location that we headed to. I figured we shine light on this case and show some love and respect to the victim as well. His name is Jabril Lyles. Born March 5th, 2004, Jabril was the son of 2 loving parents and worked at a Kroger food store in Jefferson, Indiana, where he was from. He was a dedicated worker, and he had a passion for video games and loved spending time with his family and friends. But at just 20 years old, June 4th, 2024, between 11 and 11:47 p.m. in Kentucky, he was lured by a young woman named Elisa Shercliffe, who later tried to delete her social media accounts. Now, to be more specific, they was in Shively, Kentucky, in Clifton Place Apartments. Now, apparently, Alicia moved and then came back and texted Jabril out of the blue to link up. And that was the last time his family would hear or see from him. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family.
In Shively, police tell WLKY 2 people were charged with murder for the death of Jabril Lyles in June. The 20-year-old was shot at an apartment complex on Clinton Place, it's just off Dixie Highway. He died at the scene. The suspects' names have not been released because they were underage at the time of the crime.
7 months later, Gerald Pryor, 26 years old, was fatally shot in Indianapolis early morning on January 25th, 2025. Officers responded to reports of gunshots, found Pryor lying on the ground next to a vehicle. He was transported to a hospital where he later died. May he rest in peace. I love condolences to his family. Alexis Hawkins, 19 years old, and her boyfriend, Brian Winston Jr., 18 years old, have been charged with murder in connection with Pryor's death. Now, Winston was Hawkins' boyfriend. The couple were identified as suspects during the initial stage of the investigation, but Hawkins wasn't arrested until February 26, 2000.
Now, the messed up part about this case, they did all this for nothing. They ain't try to rob him. They ain't try to do nothing. They did all this for nothing. They just killed this man. Good. She lured him over there, and they killed this man for nothing. So that's what I'm saying. Hey, man, just because of pretty face, hey, man, look here, man. I told you, man, these bras be scandalous too now. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm like, you know, where in the hell a pretty face got this man killed? You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't get nothing. They didn't take nothing from him. She invited him over there, and they just deleted this boy. But man, that's why I tell you, hey, man, you got to think with the head on top of your shoulders, not the one between your legs, man. A lot of time. But let's get back into this, man.
25. And to give you a little background on her, apparently she was in and out of programs. One person wrote, I was in residential with this girl. It was a resource treatment center. I'm not surprised she did this. She never cared about her treatment and never cared about getting better. She tried to fight because I was having a conversation, and she made a slick comment, and I told her to mind her business. In all honesty, she wasn't a good person 3 years ago when I met her, and now she's even worse. Now, her boyfriend Winston was arrested April 2nd in Austin, Texas, before being extradited to Indiana. Investigators flagged the couples as suspects while going through Pryor's home, where they found messages he exchanged with Hawkins on Instagram. Now, the victim had messaged Hawkins hours before the killing, asking her about her plans. The nature of their messages indicated that investigators believed that Pryor believed he was going on a date with Hawkins. However, while Hawkins and Pryor were chatting on Instagram, Hawkins was allegedly chatting with Winston, boasting about having scammed several men. The messages led police to believe Pryor was being set up for a robbery. Video evidence, according to the Star, shows Pryor and Hawkins in a outside a lip about an hour before the shooting. It wasn't immediately clear when Winston arrived at the scene, but police had cited that he was allegedly the shooter. Now, Gerald Pryor leaves behind a 2-year-old daughter that he recently celebrated on Facebook prior to losing his life. May he rest in peace.
No justice will ever cure my broken heart. It's not going to ever bring my baby back.
I needed affordable therapy that fit my
hectic. Now, they need to throw both of their asses up in the jail. I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. Throw their ass away.
And 2 young suspects are now charged with murder and robbery. That's after a deadly shooting in January on Indy's North Side. Thanks for joining us first at 4. I'm Malia Blackburn.
And I'm Rafael Sanchez. Fox 59's Jesse Wells spoke to the victim's parents and explains what police say led to that violence.
According to court records, the murder, which took place right here on this street behind me, stemmed from a date that turned into a robbery. The victim's family hopes both the 19-year-old woman who's accused of arranging the crime and her 18-year-old boyfriend who allegedly committed the shooting are held accountable for that senseless killing. Jarrell Pryor stayed out of trouble and worked hard raising his daughter Honey until he was set up, ambushed, and shot to death near 49th and Primrose, just north of the state fairgrounds in late January.
I'm broken inside. I'm torn. I'm tore up.
He lost his life for going on a date.
In fact, just a few hours before Tamika and Travis Wiley's son was killed, police believe Pryor messaged this woman, Alexis Hawkins, asking a 3-word question, "When you free?" This affidavit agreed to go on a date with Pryor. She simultaneously began messaging her boyfriend, Brian Winston Jr., arranging to rob the unsuspecting victim.
It was a senseless act, and they didn't get it. They didn't get nothing out of it. And they took everything from us. You can't escape this type of pain. You can't. There's no running from it. There's no getting away.
While talking to police, Hawkins allegedly admitted she was at the scene inside the victim's car at the time of the shooting, but denied taking part in the violence. For their part, police insist a series of messages between the two suspects ties them to the robbery and murder. Pryor's parents say they celebrated his daughter's 3rd birthday without him just a few weeks ago, and the arrest of the 2 accused killers does not ease the family's pain.
No justice will ever cure my broken heart. It's not going to ever bring my baby back.
It really doesn't matter if they spend the rest of their lives in jail. We lost, and we have to deal with this pain every day.
Finally, Hawkins made her initial court hearing last month. Wynn has not yet gone to court. Both suspects are being held without bond pending.
And as we head out of here, we do want to say once again, rest in peace to all the victims. Love and condolences to you guys' families. I pray some of us got to learn from this. Let's think twice when we linking up on social media. We have to know by now, everyone is not to be trusted. Fam, let me know in the comments how you feel about this one. This was the story of a man who was set up after being lured via social media to link up with a girl he didn't meet prior, only to be shot and killed by her boyfriend for bragging rights. Talk to me in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And
Now, see, we now brought this story up. Yeah, because, hey, man, look here, we gonna get to the Shannon Sharpe thing. Y'all better stop listening to these bras, man. But I thought he was, y'all, hey, man, all that damn linking up with these folks you don't know. Better get to know a person, man. That's why I say think with your head on your shoulders and that. Shannon Sharpe finna go through all this bull junk, and I don't believe the girl. But we gonna get to that in a minute. But before we get back to that, I got to go one more story. The Clodicus is on now. Who remember the Lil Ronnie case? The Lil Ronnie case got killed with his little girl down in Fort Worth, Texas. With the little girl at the car wash in Fort Worth, Texas. Well, his best friend just got his ass shot in the head. And man, instead of thanking God that he's still living, this son bitch decided to go live while he was shot in the head. I'm talking about, hey man, you can't make this stuff up, man. I don't know if you're with them. He had something to do with Mo3. He just got shot in the head over the weekend. Damn near killed him. And let y'all check this out, man. Hey, at this point, man, y'all little crew need to get out of Texas, man. They knocking y'all ass off. Hey, y'all need to get off down there. Let's get back into it. Shout out to the family. Y'all ain't subscribe to Shout Out Channel. Check them out.
Nobody wins when the family feels. All right,
we're gonna roll you over real quick, okay? Roll to your left side. I need to check your head.
No, I just got shot in my head. That's it.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm just making sure there ain't nothing else.
Like the biggest op in the city, man. And it's like, I don't understand why when you such a cool nigga, like, for real, bro, like, I don't really just see why niggas just don't be like, man.
You wanna know why?
Cause you
fuck rap nigga, I don't need him. Hell now I don't know these people. So I'm catching up shot like a leader.
I'm out of city, so I ain't got the trace. I bought all the switches with me.
Just trolling me, man. I bet not come back to the city and see no shots at none of you niggas. Well, y'all just killed an innocent little girl, man. The feds is finna be on y'all. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is finna go down. You know what I'm saying? I bet not come out there and involve myself in none of the nonsense you niggas got going on right now. But when the smoke clear, oh my God. Oh my God, when the smoke clear.
It's a deadly war going on in Texas. Now, we're not here to do police work, but we out here to present the facts. And 2 + 2 = 4. And over the past couple of months, this one group has been getting built down there in Texas. And it's unfortunate because this war has left a 5-year-old girl deceased just last month alongside her dad at a local car wash that managed to be captured on camera.
Yeah,
but just a month later,
his
best friend would be shot in the head. And it's not his first time also shot, but then they managed to go live while in the ambulance and even when he got to the hospital. Today, I go over his story, see what possibly led up to this, talk about his criminal past, who he affiliated with, and the most known rapper affiliated with that crew who just came home this month from the feds. It might be best he packed up from Texas. But before we go over this one, I want you guys to remember, I won't give you no ain't, I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Fan meet Brandon Humphrey, aka Beto, a local rapper from Dallas, Texas. Now with all these Ricos coming down, it's probably best we stop saying the gangs these people are in, even though they making it public. Let's just start saying who they affiliated with. Now, the neighborhood he rep is an area called The Grace. Now, we also close friends with the Dallas, Texas rapper, Go Yayo. Yayo got a song titled New Red Bottoms, released 4 years ago with over 6 million views and counting.
They didn't see this coming. They be like, where you been? Well, nigga, I been after some money.
Now, before the late rapper Mo3 had lost his life, Beto had got into an altercation with him after opening up for Yellow Beezy. But crazy part is, he used to live with Mo3, but it seemed like it was the war. Let me break this down. Beto will also go by Trap Boy Beto, which also Trap Boy Freddy, close friend, who some would say is best friends to Yellow Beezy, which is the guy who was recently indicted for the M for hire and the demise of Mo3, who is currently out on bond before taking it to trial. Some would say it's all starting to make sense. Beto dropped the song titled Ice with YTB Fat, Trap Boy Freddy, and GS Lil Ronnie, who we'll later discuss, who we also did a video on who lost his life with his daughter at the car wash.
I'm dropped. Ain't never saw the fans hit a fucking kiss.
Play with me, I'm going right back, Jack. He tried to run and got hit in his back.
Now, before this war in Dallas, they was all cool. And they have a story with Mo3. And Beto was no different. No, he wasn't cool with Mo3 when he had lost his life about 5 years ago. But 2 years prior, 7 years ago, he did an interview with BZTV. And Beto spoke on how he once lived with Mo3 after they connected.
So shit, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't really on no rap shit. You know what I'm saying? We just played in the street, so niggas start fucking with bro to the point where niggas start fucking with this little bitch. I fuck with this little bitch, he fuck with a hunger. We started being around each other. And nigga ended up really locking in like that. I ended up living with it.
With 3?
Yeah.
Damn. So, like, what was y'all daddy? Like, what was y'all doing?
Shit, sometimes I ain't gonna lie, bro, a ditch a nigga had leaving nigga. We had it was sometime like
Now, over the years since Beto did that interview in that clip 7 years ago, you just saw, he was shot twice in the head on 2 separate occasions, one which we later discussed.
Let me say this, boy, somebody praying hell for your ass, buddy. You got shot in the head twice, and you still living. You don't somebody get dome called, it's over with. He was Legion too. I know they ain't gonna show it on. But that clout is a real thing, man. You need to be praying, thanking God you still here. But now you go lying. Y'all need to get y'all ass out of Texas, buddy, because they dropping y'all cats off. Y'all little crew off, man. I don't know who y'all beefing with. I do know who y'all beefing with, but who I ain't gonna get in all that. But whoever y'all beefing with, hey, man, chat already? Hey, man, you can't make this stuff up.
That happened within the last 24 hours. And all this come after he just came home from doing 7 months for a gun charge in California. Not to mention, in the last month, he lost his best friend on top of getting shot in the head and his best friend's daughter. And he still somehow managed to be considered Dallas top op.
Like the biggest op in the city, man. And it's like, I don't understand why when you such a cool nigga, like, for real, bro, like, I don't really just see why niggas just don't be like, man.
You wanna know why?
Cause you really a whole ass nigga when the cameras turn off.
Nah, that ain't what. Yeah, I ain't gonna like. It's like this. Growing up, when we was beefing, you know what I'm saying? I hope this don't stir up no old beef, but no bullshit. We are from the Grove, right? So you know the Grove of hood, right?
Right.
You know the Grime is hood and that is, you know, the Grove. Yeah, for sure. So then boom. We not talking about the Grove, but then I'm coming from 6'5". But then we not even talking about 6'5" cause 6'5", we talking about Lake Jewel Village, these apartments, right? So you got the Lake Jewel Village apartment boys. They got their little clique. We beefing with John West, Triple Four, Bunton, Park Road, East Dallas. Niggas beefing, like, they clicking up at times trying to get at us. Nigga, we just by ourselves. We young niggas trying to jump us. We burn up, bullshit. However way it came, but we was really like standing on that shit. It was a lot of niggas. So growing up, nigga had a lot of beef with a lot of different hoods to where that's what a nigga raised on, nigga, not to like me. You know what I'm saying? I was a household name in the beef. My name was, I started the beef. Like I went to jail for attempted murder, dropped a 4 aggravated South Carolina serious bodily injury on some shit like that. The other side beef. Probably know one of the niggas.
This nigga done had a third. This the second time he done got shot in the head. This nigga done had a third or fourth time. He still ain't learned this lesson yet. I'm like, bro, some folks, hey man, I don't be wanting to say it, but boy, the way you going south, you ain't gonna make it, homie. You know what I'm saying? You still talking crazy. But you know, hey, let's get back into this, man. He already he done got shot in the head twice in the head. I'm talking about dome call. When you hear how they say he say them folks did it when they pulled up and he's still here. And instead of thanking God, that nigga go live, man, these young niggas crazy, man. Straight up, I'm be honest with you. Hey, Cloudicus is a real thing. Hey, that's what it is.
I ain't finna get in all that, but one of the niggas like name out here right now, popping. You know what I'm saying? But gotta think about it, he ain't finna wanna fuck with me. Like nigga shot me when I was little. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Nah, for sure. It's like this. Of course, when you got older and you was beefing with everybody, nobody like you.
Good day. You linked in with don't nobody like you.
Folks hate it. You hear me? Nobody not like you niggas. Like, nigga, my little cousin came into my motherfucking house, nigga, turned out my motherfucking partner music, nigga. Look at us like size us up on Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got people before.
Now, Vito and Goyayo, as we just mentioned earlier in the video, took a huge loss last month after the passing of the late rapper G.S. Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter at a local car wash on the first week of March. And best believe they expressed their feelings via social media. And you can tell they was hurt. And we'll later speak on what they said. But first, I want to speak on an update with the passing of G.S. Lil Ronnie and where we stand today with this case, and if anyone has been arrested. On March 6, 2025, just 2 days after the hit, police arrested 24-year-old Adonis Robinson in Livingston, northeast of Houston. A second suspect, 21-year-old Jacoby Russell, turned himself in a day later and was arrested by U.S. Marshal, both facing capital murder charges in the shooting death of 30-year-old Lil Ronnie Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter. Now, just in case you don't remember, on March 3rd, 2025, the Forest Hill police responded to Slappy's car wash at the 6500 block of Forest Hill Drive at around 10:50 a.m. after hearing gunshots in the area. When the officers arrived, Lil Ronnie was found on the ground near the car wash, and his daughter was found in the front passenger seat of a Dodge Challenger. Emergency crews performed life-saving measures, but both victims died at the scene. They both arrested the license inside the vehicle.
Dumbass. You begging to go to jail. First, y'all need to go anyway for shooting that little girl. She left you damn eye. That nigga, who goes on a mission with their ID? They let you know. Y'all just, man, y'all think life a video game, man. You done took your whole ID and then dropped your ID in the car. So it wasn't easy to identify you. Y'all made the police job so easy. First of all, y'all put everything on social media. And then you dumbass jokers ain't got no street sense it look like. And let's just keep it real. I ain't on to none of this stuff, but you motherfucker deserve to go to jail. You, the girl that just set up the other little boy for nothing who had them, all y'all, they need to lock all y'all little dumb asses up. Hey, boy, y'all finna go sit down. Might give you the death penalty. Just because that little girl in Texas. You know how that go, but let's get back into this, man. Beto, you can get your ass out of Texas on me. Let's just be for real. They dropping y'all ass off down there. Your little crew. But let's get this.
That's how they was caught after she cooperated after getting pulled over.
Or obtain new details about the shooting at a forest that killed a murder after that shooting 1 week ago today. Fox 4's Dion Anglin is live with what those court documents reveal. Dion?
Other Hannah, disturbing details from court documents today, yet still no clear motive laid out.
Adonis Robinson arrested in Polk County on now in the Tarrant County Jail. On Friday, 21-year-old Jacoby Russell was also booked into the jail.
Today, I'm trying out co-producer.
No, y'all nigga through, man. 21, but you ain't even live life enough, bro.
Both men are facing capital murder charges in the Forest Hill car wash deaths of rap artist Ronnie Sibley and his 5-year-old daughter Armani. Court documents in the case include an arrest affidavit for Robinson. And while it does not reflect a motive in the ambush killing, it does include details that played out a week ago. It indicates Sibley was vacuuming his car when two men got out of a 2016 white Kia Rio. It states the suspects were armed with an assault-style rifle and handguns. Investigators describe how they approached Sibley and immediately opened fire, and they continued to fire and chase Sibley as he tried to run and get away. The document reveals Sibley's 5-year-old daughter, while in the front passenger seat of his vehicle, was struck and killed by the flying bullets. Information indicates Fort police located the white Kia Rio at an apartment complex, and surveillance video obtained shows two men dressed identical to the suspects arriving a few minutes after the fatal shooting. They park the car, get out, and toss objects into a grassy field before going into an apartment.
You know what? Y'all got to be dumb, the dumbest criminals ever. That's all I'm going to say. Dumb-ass criminals, man. Hey, boy. Hey, man, all you young cats, stay in school, man. This stuff ain't meant for you. Hey, man, the street, don't nobody win in the street. Stay y'all ass in school. Because doing stuff like this, y'all got to be some of the dumbest criminals I ever seen. You just get out the car and went in the... Y'all got, man, you know what? You can't make this stuff up. Anyway, let's get back to here.
It was Robinson's girlfriend, according to driving.
You didn't run a car. I'm not no runner. You didn't steal a car, man. You do a mission in your girlfriend's car. Like it ain't cameras everywhere. You don't know what them cameras is. Man, y'all, you know what? But they gonna get y'all out of the election chair. Let's be for real. Man.
Away in the vehicle. Police stopped her and brought her in for questioning, where she told investigators Robinson borrowed the car after dropping her off work, then called her later.
Now, after the passing of Ronnie, it was hurt. He was incarcerated when it happened. And when he got out, he quickly went to social media and expressed his love for Lil Ronnie. He wrote, "I don't know what to say, big brother. You gave me the game. You put me in front when you didn't have to. You told me everything. You took me under your wing when Zach died. And I've been glued to your hip ever since. You was my coach. I never had brothers, so y'all became my brothers. I remember sleeping on my mama Frida couch. Rest in peace. I remember you introduced me to Black, introduced me to Greg, Big Money Kevin, Kunta. Zach gave me the empty. I should have took the QC deal. You told me to, but it was too small and I couldn't repay you for everything. When they laughed at me, you told me they was all gonna come back running when we got the millions. I finally signed my deal. You was more happy than me. They took a good nigga. They took my coach, my heart, cause I go against God for you. Big bro, I can't even look at myself knowing I'm back in jail. I can't even see you get put to rest. They took Cheek. I know what her and Yanni mean to you. I remember when your brother Eric died. I was with you every day. We lost Zach and Easy the same year. I cried on FaceTime with you when I was locked up. When your T. Jones passed. I'm crushed. I'm lost. You never did nobody nothing. You told me leave the street alone and rap, but I ain't listen. You was supposed to save us, but I fit. I'm sorry, cuz. I'm sorry, bitch. You know what I'm gonna do about you. More until I join you. Blood, you and Chink on my kids. Every dollar I get, every hoe out, and everything that I drop is for you till I go. How I'm supposed to do this without you, cuz? Shaman, I'm sorry. This my fault. Somehow. But we gonna win in the end. F-rap. F all this shit. I never get to just shoot this with you again. I'm through, cuz. I'm sorry. Lil' bro gonna do it for you. Hood Fame 4E till Zach, I miss him. See y'all soon. And that was from Hood Fame Go Yevo. And alongside many pictures he posted with this message was a picture in front of GS Lil Ronnie mural. Now, GS Lil Ronnie was also close. And some would say, depending on who you asking, best Vito and the city to Pastor Ronnie.
I better not come back to the city. The feds is finna be on y'all. You know what I'm saying? You niggas is finna go down. You know what I'm saying? I better not come out there and involve myself in none of the nonsense you niggas got going on right now. But when the smoke cleared, oh my God, when the smoke cleared.
But just a month later, April 2025, while back in the city, an investigation was underway after a man was shot in the face. According to authorities, the man's girlfriend told police that her boyfriend was involved in an altercation shortly before the shooting. The hospital in separate rooms, they both went live again. I'm gonna have to blur out the top part for YouTube guidelines because I still want you guys to hear what he had to say. Check it out.
All right, we're gonna roll.
Damn. Last time I got shot in my head, it didn't hurt this bad. And I wasn't even, I damn near wasn't even conscious. Boy, good. Damn, they need to let me see my made me feel bad. I thought I got my kid. No. Nigga. You know, we sitting at the stove arguing about who's gonna pump the gas, right?
Man, you know, let me pause it right there. You mean tell me y'all got all this beef going on in the city? Y'all out here arguing about who gonna pump some damn gas. Really? That's how you got caught slipping soda? Y'all arguing about who gonna pump the up, bro. Ain't no way in the hell. We know we got all this smoke going on. We arguing about who finna pump the hell out of here. And then man, I'd have been praying like here. Thank God I'm still alive. You go lie. Man, I wasn't even thinking about no damn phone. But, hey, man, Claudicus, that's all I can say about this. But I'm finna this up.
The car pulled up, it passed by. I already see that. I'm not knowing the car off. I put that in reverse and tried to push that, but that wasn't on. So that went moving. I watched him pull the Draco out the window. That about 20 shots at me.
Oh, you got hit with a Drake? And you, come on, man. It's the first thing you do. So they hit you in the head with a Draco, and it's the first thing you do is go live after you get shot. Like, you can't make this up.
My face. When that hell hit my head, it kind of like, it shook me up to the point where the first thing I could think about was getting out the car running. I ran out the car, I ran into a grabbed a jacket and was holding it over my head because I was bleeding too much. I jumped over the place where they was cooking the food and hid behind the stove like a scared. But I ain't gonna lie, I was just scared. I thought them some real killers. I thought they was finna jump out the car and chase me.
That's what I'm saying. At least you being real. You know, all y'all young jokers claiming killers stuff. First thing you said, man, I done jumped behind there. You done scared the hell out the boat. in the restaurant, them folks right there flipping burger damn stove and shit. What the hell is going on? I'm like, hey, man, at least you be real. Talking about you was scared. They talking about, I thought it was a real killer. That shit, they tried to kill you. What you talking about? They probably thought you were dead. They hit you in the head. Man, y'all go see, they let you know, man, hey, man, get out the streets, y'all. Get your ass out of Texas, y'all. You feel me? Get your ass out of here, man. You ain't go, y'all need to get up out of Fort Worth. It seems like the little casino team ain't bullshit with y'all. You feel me? But get back in the day.
Elmer said the item shots to that car. Then they get out to finish the game. Might wrap up.
Beat up, man. My took one to the head. Real shit, man. Took one to the head. I got a bullet still in my back right now. I can't even go into surgery till the morning. Like I got a bullet lodged in my back right now. That barely missed mine.
Y'all out here talking like this when y'all living out somebody's prayer. Y'all got a good grandma and mama somewhere praying like hell for y'all ass. And this how y'all out here talking. Man, y'all crazy as hell, man. The first thing y'all decide to do is go live. Hey, man, clout that boy. Clout chasing like hell when your ass get shot. Man, y'all crazy as hell.
I got a fractured hip, man. My took one to the head, but all this came from. Man, they shot us the up, man. No.
Man, like that's something damn brag about, man. He got up, man, you can't make this stuff up, man. I can't make this stuff up, man. It be real stuff, though.
Shot us the up.
Two men are recovering after being shot in Northwest Houston. This happened at West Tidwell and Bingle around 8. The victims then drove about 4 miles away. Investigators say they don't know what led to the shooting and have no suspect information. They are reviewing surveillance footage.
Now, I'm assuming if he managed to go live while inside the hospital, he's okay. We do want to send love and prayers to both of their way. Hopefully they get a speedy recovery. But it's evident, them and the people close to them got a target on their back. And we can assume why. Since the war and, of course, since the demise of Mo 3, let's just see how this going to play out and wait. Because it is evident the man was shot twice with the latest just a month after losing his best friend alongside his daughter at a local car wash. I'm sending prayers to everyone who was affected by the story we just talked about. Fam, it's time for you guys to let me know how you feel in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today, I'll catch you guys on the next
But
one.
yeah, you can't make this stuff up, man. Cannot make this stuff up, but these folks, hell on wheel, you can't make this stuff up, man. You know, let me get the avatars. Y'all know I ain't did the avatars in a whole minute, man. Hey, man, where we at, man? Got to get to the avatar today, man. You get the avatars in a minute. So before we get to Shannon Sharpe, which I don't believe that girl, she lying. I'm be honest. I don't believe nothing she talking about. And she got Tony Busby. Tony Busby, an ambulance chaser. Let's just keep it real, man. Tony Busby, one of them ambulance chasers. You have a wreck, he pop up like Superman. He one of them damn people. I don't believe nothing this girl saying. I can't do it. Yeah, you're right. You be at time they have to get some jobs. Hey, man, I'm getting out of Texas. My partner, my best friend just died with his daughter. You just gunning folks down with their kids. And then they just shot me in the head. Man, I'm getting off it now. Whatever beat it was, man, look here, man. I might need to wave the white flag, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Wave that white flag, man, because you don't want no more. It look like they ain't playing with y'all. I'm going to say that. You know what I'm saying? But let me get to the avatar, man. I see. We got Gina in the building.
Gina's
what's going
big
on?
mad, and she ain't taking no mess. This is one of the OG members and the first paid Patreon member. Your custom avatars on deck.
Yeah.
We got X in the building. One of the original OGs. Just became a mad spender. Mad one, stand up.
Got Danielle. What's up, Donnie? I'm in my new spot, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm finally in my new spot.
This woman loves to hold her man down, and she doesn't take no mess. Y'all show some love for Danielle.
See my boy Andre.
This man went outside during the solar eclipse, came back with superpowers. Now he lifts up his car just for fun. Y'all show some love for the newest big spender, Andre.
Dre, I need all y'all to be here tomorrow. I want y'all to defend this Kanye West thing. Everybody about the college, the college. I think, but y'all please get Max and them over here. Please, I want y'all to defend this Kanye. I'm waiting on Tony for this one. He talking about the college dropout album third time. Yeah, so tomorrow I want all y'all to be here. But oh, what the hell? First step, you said, hey, Kanye, you should have took that to the grave with you, homie.
This man is super mad about what y'all are saying, too. But he still has time to crack jokes. Y'all give it up for Jeff.
Well, we got this thing, man.
You need people like me, so you can point your fingers and say, that's the mad guy. Y'all give it up for Dubs.
See my boy Goon in this
You done pissed me off? Watch out, now I'm pissed. Tell me who you're talking to. Listen up,
Yeah, see my boy Charlie.
He's just an alien inspired by love, reminding people that every day above ground is a good one. You want facts or fiction, he'll find them both. Charlie Funk.
Yeah, my boy Charlie. Well, we got Chrissy. What's going on, Chrissy? You just slapped Kanye. You know you shouldn't have told nobody what you said. That's exactly what it looked like you said. Hey, man, y'all, hey, I just want to see y'all defend y'all boy tomorrow. What's up, UP? They got to defend. I want to see them defend it tomorrow. Defend boy. Everybody? Yeah. I want to see how they defend your boy tomorrow, man. All right, let's get my boy Shannon Sharpe, man. I don't lie. I don't believe girl. You know, it ain't like, hey, man, these folks just, the buzz be going out to every black celebrity. You know what I'm saying? Let me say this. Let's get to this, man. They up here messing with my boy old Unc, man. Unc got to leave the young girl alone, Unc. Young girl just want some money. Let's keep it real, man. Let's get to it, man. Get to my boy old Unc, man. Leave these young bros alone, Unc.
This just in, the Texas attorney who targeted Sean Diddy Combs with dozens of civil lawsuits on behalf of John and Jane Doe's allegedly victimized by the music mogul has a new target in his sights. NFL legend Shannon Sharpe. A brand new lawsuit was just filed in Nevada claiming Sharpe was manipulative and abusive and eventually sexually assaulted a Jane Doe, with the latest claims allegedly happening as recently as January. We got our hands on the filing, and we're going to break down everything you need to know. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. Tony Busby's back. The lawyer who went after Sean Combs, Jay-Z. We'll talk about that. Well, he
went out to Jay-Z, Puffy. He went out to Chris Brown and Yellow Beezy, too. Them dudes tried to sue Chris Brown and them. They went back there, stayed. They weren't supposed to be back there. They tried to buck on Chris Breeze and them. They said Chris Breeze and them tore their ass up, and they tried to sue. He had to throw that out. So, hey, Tony Busby, man, he's an ambulance chaser, man. And when y'all hear this story, I don't believe nothing this girl's saying. I ain't saying there ain't no real victims out there with the Diddies and all that, but this girl here, she lying. Yeah, she lying like hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say that. Hey, man, at this point, I wouldn't even want to be as rich as these jokers here. Too much come with it, man. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back into it.
Still swinging at high-profile men that he claims are abusers. This time he's calling out Shannon Sharpe, the 56-year-old NFL superstar turned podcaster and commentator. Brand new lawsuit filed against Shannon Sharpe. We got a copy of it right here. It was filed out in Nevada. We're going to go over it. But Shannon Sharpe, in case you don't know who he is, he played 14 seasons in the NFL with the Denver Broncos, the Baltimore Ravens. He was inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2011. After he retired, he spent time as a sports commentator and analyst. You might remember that he co-hosted Skip and Shannon Undisputed with Skip Bayless from 2016 to 2023. Bayless and his then employer, by the way, Fox Sports, they faced their own accusations of sexual misconduct in a separate filing from earlier this year. We covered it here on Sidebar as well. Now, Sharpe is part of the sports podcast space. He hosts two shows, Club Shay Shay and Nightcap. In fact, you remember his interview with comedian Cat Williams in January 2024 on Club Shay Shay? That helped spark, I should say, a renewed interest in Sean Diddy Combs and his alleged bad behavior at his infamous parties. Got a lot of people talking.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you got to tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did.
But now it's Shannon Sharpe who's in the spotlight for his own act.
But same thing make you smile and make you cry, man. Crazy. If they don't have talking about Diddy, and now they just coming, they trying to mess with him. Never can't. We told them it was going to happen to him once he did that interview.
Accusations of abuse. Because on Monday morning, Texas attorney Tony Busby announced on his Instagram that he'd filed a $50 million lawsuit in Nevada court. He wrote in part,
let me say this now. It's crazy that you filed a $50 million lawsuit when Shannon Sharpe just now going to get this $100 million deal. So this seems like an old money grab to me, but once you hear the story, but I like one thing I think Shannon was smart. He kept them text messages. And when you hear that, what that girl was saying, hey, man. Hey, man, Sal, you a freak. Sal was a freak, man. Hey, but yeah, let's get back into this, man.
I'm extremely proud to represent Jane Doe. It takes a great deal of courage to stand up against those with power, fame, and money. I look forward to pressing this case in court. So we're going to go over this, but I want to first bring in John Clune, civil attorney who litigates on behalf of survivors of sexual abuse and sexual assault. John, so good to have you. And again, this is kind of breaking news. I didn't have an opportunity to fully go through this lawsuit, so you and I are going to break this down in basically real time. When we saw this early this morning, it was a shock to us. What was your initial reaction?
My initial reaction was the timing of it, to be honest. Before I read the lawsuit, just the timing of it for it to be filed, on Easter Sunday, that struck me as an unusual move. But then as I went through the lawsuit, the allegations are pretty disturbing. We don't know if they're true or not, but what's written in the complaint is pretty terrible stuff.
John, I have to say, to go after Shannon Sharpe, if you're Tony Busby, after what just happened with Jay-Z. Remember, he filed that lawsuit on behalf of a Jane Doe, a woman who claimed that she was 13 years old back in 2000 and was sexually assaulted by Jay-Z. That lawsuit was dropped, and it came after serious questions of her story and credibility surfaced, both by reporting by NBC News and evidence that was presented by Jay-Z's side. Jay-Z ended up suing this woman, suing Tony Busby as well. So now to go after Shannon Sharpe, another high-profile figure.
Jay-Z got that loan money. He wasn't playing with y'all. Yeah, okay. Y'all think it's a game. They're crazy, bro. Like, man, I don't rock with Diddy, but I don't believe all these women coming out by especially one Tony Busby guy. I don't believe too much of none of these folks, man. Yeah, man, like, seriously, bro. Yeah, he got a terrible rep, man. Old Tony Busby, he's an avalanche. I told you, as soon as you have a wreck, he just pop out of nowhere like Superman. Da-da-da-da. Hey, I'm here for you. Hey, man, where the hell you come from? Like, you just be chasing ambulances. And, hey, man, I don't believe that. I don't believe nothing he got going on. But let's get into this, man. Get back to this.
Does that tell you that he feels he has the evidence in this case?
Well, Mr. Busby is a pretty bold mover in this space. I mean, he seems to not be, shy about his decision making.
You look like Joe Pesci on My Cousin Vinny. You can't make this up, man. Yeah, man. Y'all get them likes up, man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Get them likes up. Man. Let's get back in the old Tony Bud. Look, he got the slick back in there. Look at it. Yeah, Hammerland tastes like hell.
Making. So it could mean that he's got the goods in this particular case, or it could just be, kind of par for the course. And this is how he, handles his high profile cases.
But and me and I know, you can't just file a frivolous lawsuit. You can't file a lawsuit to harass somebody. You have to believe the law, the facts. There's, there has to be some semblance of facts that you put forward in a complaint that pass a motion to dismiss test. So he has to feel that he might not have all the evidence right now, but he has to feel confident in Jane Doe's account, right? Otherwise, he'd be breaking ethics.
Okay, let me say this. Shannon Sharpe did say they're going to try to put out the little sex tape with him and the girl film. Yeah, okay, so that's probably what they're talking about with the little thing, but man, the way you hear this stuff, you ain't no way in the hell I can believe this woman. Hell no. I ain't saying I know some real victims out there, but she ain't one of them. She lying like hell. Yeah.
Rules.
Yeah, and the thing with these accounts, like in a sexual assault, just a Jane Doe against an individual, is it's really hard to get rid of that case on a motion to dismiss, or even down the road on a motion for summary judgment. Because if you have your client who's saying, this is what happened to me, and then in this case, say Mr. Sharpe says, no, that's not what happened, it was very different, that's really a trial issue. That's not something a judge is really going to dismiss on motion. So other types of cases that have more subtle elements to them maybe can get dismissed on motion, but this kind of thing is really hard for a defendant to get rid of short of trial.
By the way, our content shows just how rampant crime is right now. And that is especially true with cybercrime. Cybercrime growing more dangerous and widespread. It threatens businesses like never before. I mean, did you know that in 2024, 1 in 5 businesses fell victim to ransomware, and half of those were small businesses? Yeah. But don't worry, Apollo Networks is here to protect your business and help you fight against these business-ending threats. They use the latest cybersecurity technologies to monitor your systems 24/7, stopping threats before you even know they're there and preventing downtime and safeguarding your data. Beyond just protection, they optimize your daily operations by managing your backups, providing 24/7 continue moving forward in this litigation anonymously. I know in the Sean Combs case, several courts have said that the Jane Does and possibly even the John Does have had to come forward and reveal their identities. Talk to me about what the court.
After this, I'm going to show y'all. We ain't have to wait on that. Shannon Sharpe revealed her identity. Sure did. Hey, I like the way he played it. He sure did reveal her identity. Yeah, I just hope they don't mess the man up, because, some folks are just, you might be innocent as hell, but they might just stop messing with you because of the allegations. So I hope it don't mess up this man's money and all this stuff, but get back to it.
The interest, the different factors the court will look at, and whether or not Jane Doe would be able to proceed anonymously.
Yeah, I'd say at best it's 50-50 that she's able to proceed in that fashion. I mean, generally speaking, there's a strong preference in the courts for transparency and open proceedings. That includes using your real name in the lawsuit. If you can convince a court that
stop using ChatGPT and Google. Trust me.
Yeah, but Shannon Sharpe put on her name and the text message.
Interest in keeping her name from the public, which can be something like safety issues. It can be the shame of the situation. If it's the age of the person, quite often if they're underage, you're much more likely to be able to keep, the but in this kind of a case where it's one adult against another, unless there's any particular safety harms, it's not an easy thing to be able to convince a judge to keep it as a Jane Doe.
Yeah, and I've seen the argument put forward by the judge. Basically, if you are choosing to file a lawsuit and you are putting this celebrity in the spotlight, the defendant has a right to defend himself, to investigate your claims, to investigate you. You're the one who chose to file the lawsuit and put your credibility at issue. So you should have to be able to proceed with your name and your identity being exposed. But again, there are certain factors to consider. And by the way, when we talk about Tony Busby, let's not forget, he filed numerous lawsuits on behalf of others against Sean Combs. That's how his name has really come up in the news in the past several years, right? He held that press conference where he said that he was representing so many dozens and dozens of accusers against Sean Combs. So now I want to dig into what
that let you know that man got a 1-800 number. Man, you show enough ambulance chase.
this lawsuit has to say. So Tony Busby, let me just say this, known for his flamboyant speech in his civil filings. And in this one doesn't appear to be any exception because it begins, a woman can say yes to consensual sexual relations with a man 99 times. But when she says no, even once, that no means no. Defendant Shannon Sharpe, a man who's accustomed to getting what he wants, completely fails to understand this basic concept. After many months of manipulating and controlling plaintiff, a woman more than 30 years younger than he, and repeatedly threatening to brutally choke and violently slap her, Sharpe refused to accept the answer no and raped plaintiff.
That's bullshit. So you mean to tell me we been smashed? I done smashed you 99 times. You can sit here and lie and say, I told him no one time, and you get it, man, that's some bull, that's some BS that way. Hey, man, that's crazy, though, man. But, hey, that's why you got to, hey, why these women you mess with, man, especially when you got that kind of money and you on this status that like Shannon Sharpe here, hey, man, you got the, yeah, that's what they trying to do, UP. They trying to get him to settle. But Shannon Sharpe smart. He kept all them text messages. Hey, when you hear the text messages this woman was sending them, man, nah, son, we don't believe you. You lied. What happened was, they're going to tell you why she got mad. Just check it out. You know what I'm saying?
Despite her sobbing and repeated screams of no. According to the complaint, Jane Doe worked out at this same gym as Shannon Sharpe in Los Angeles, and she was 19 at the time. This is what she claims. And she claims that he had been...
I got him old tenderoni, boy. 19. Good God almighty. With 50 something. Boy, I ain't playing. Them damn roll, what them little pills you promote, them Row X, them of them work for real. Hey, I got him on. Hey, I got him on night deal. Them little Row X deal will work for real. Boy, I say, old Shannon ain't playing, man.
Been watching her during her workouts and finally introduced himself, insisting that she give him her number. And the filing says that Jane Doe found Sharpe, quote, physically intimidating. The lawsuit reads, over the next couple of weeks, Sharpe incessantly pursued plaintiff. He constantly approached her at the gym and attempted to contact her frequently with phone calls and text messages asking to meet up, unwilling to take no for an answer. Eventually, plaintiff gave in and agreed to meet with Sharpe outside of the gym. However, before doing so, Sharpe demanded that Doe sign a non-disclosure agreement, or NDA, something plaintiff found a bit concerning. She wondered why Sharpe was so insistent on her signing an NDA. She refused. Despite his repeated efforts to get her to sign, she refused time and again. Eventually, he dropped the issue and invited her to his house. Now, the lawsuit claims that this relationship between Sharpe and Jane Doe, again, more than 30 years his junior, was consensual, but it was rocky. She said he'd insisted they were exclusive, but then was caught multiple times lying about his whereabouts and who he was seeing. According to the filing, quote, by October 2024, Sharpe's behavior had grown progressively worse beyond anything plaintiff had experienced with him before. At this point, he was insistent upon recording their sexual activities, sometimes without her knowledge. Sharpe was also sharing the videos with others without her permission or knowledge. Sharpe would repeatedly tell Doe that he wanted to do to her things that would make no other man want her. By this point, Sharpe was no longer...
What the hell did you do to make another dude don't want you? What kind of stuff is that? Hey, man. But these celebrities be some freaks. Well, I'll go freak out there, man. Hey, man, you can't make this stuff up. Art is a freak. But these celebrities be some damn freaks out here. You want to do some nasty things to your shoulder.
Able to credibly maintain the relationship was exclusive. He had at this point accidentally or purposely, to advance his career, went live on Instagram while having...
This is what she got mad about right here. Remember the damn thing when Shannon Sharpe accidentally went live? This would piss the little young girl off because he thought she was just the only one. I don't know what the hell would make her think that, but this would make her mad.
Having sex with another woman. Sharpe flew into fits of anger when plaintiff noted his infidelity to the relationship or called him out about his extraneous activities. What had once become manipulation, control, and intimidation now became something far more dangerous and sinister. Sharpe even figured out how to get into Doe's apartment complex without her permission. Sharpe made it clear that what Doe wanted was of no moment, that Sharpe would get what he wanted when he wanted it. In October 2024, Shannon Sharpe violently sexually assaulted and anally raped plaintiff 2 different times in Las Vegas, Nevada, blatantly ignoring her request for him to stop. He did it again in January. Now, before I get into what the claims for relief are here, first, John, your thoughts on
Now,
that?
this don't think I say this. If a girl say he forcibly anally raped her, she begged for him to stop. So you mean to tell me it wasn't worth you going to the police, but it worth $50 million? Get the hell out of here, man. Y'all, you're not just a money grab. Now, any girl I know, they get raped or anything like that, they going to the police. I ain't finna be, oh, man, come on, man. You didn't go to the police, but it's worth $50 million. Y'all ain't noticed a trend? None of these women say they, now Diddy, I believe a lot of that stuff with Diddy, not Tony Busby people, but some of the other stuff. But ain't none of these women that Tony Busby done brung up, they all want the money. It seems like they all want a lawsuit. And none of these folks go to the police now, time this happening. Now one of them now. Come on, man. You can't make this up. I don't believe her. I'm sorry. I don't believe you.
Narrative put forward by Jane Doe.
Yeah, I mean, it's deliberately graphic narrative. There's nothing inherently wrong with going into that level of detail in these types of cases to kind of get the court's attention on how serious this is. But it's probably on the more graphic side of the scale in terms of these types of pleadings.
If there are recordings, how would she be able to get access to them, and how could that help her case?
Well, when she gets into civil discovery, she can demand copies of those. Whether they exist or ever existed, we don't know. But if they do exist, he'll be required to produce those. I mean, those could be significant. I mean, if you have videotapes of either non-consensual behavior or behavior that regardless of how it appears, looks like there's surreptitious recordings of somebody. I mean, that's definitely something that would look really bad for any defendant.
Is it problematic for her that they were in a relationship? He talks about in the beginning of the lawsuit, a woman could say yes 99 times. If she says no once and you continue on, that's sexual assault, that's rape. Do you believe that them being in a consensual relationship for a long period of time or a period of time, do you believe that, according to her claims, even after being asked to sign an NDA, she nonetheless engaged in a relationship with him? Do you think that hurts her credibility?
I don't think it hurts her credibility. I think it's something that a defendant can use to their advantage to show the number of times that there was consensual sexual behavior as a suggestion.
Now, speaking of that, so because they didn't put out there, but old show Shannon Sharpe did. let me go to Unc put out there. He put a name and everything out there. Oh man, yeah, old Unc put out there. So yeah, he was smart. He kept them text messages and stuff. That was a smart thing. He playing it right. You know what I'm saying? Old Unc put out there. I don't believe nothing that girl said. With these damn text messages he said he got from her, I don't believe none of this what she talking about.
Vincent, former athlete and media personality now, Shannon Sharpe, is attempting to clear his name after facing a lawsuit for allegedly raping a woman on multiple occasions. His response revealing the name of the accuser and some very X-rated text messages he says he received from her. All right, let's take a look at this. According to the lawsuit, the anonymous woman says it began as a consensual relationship when she was 20 years old. She also accuses Sharpe of a violent sexual assault and rape in October of last year and again in January of this year. The complaint seeks more than $50 million in damages. Sharpe fired back, posting alleged texts from the woman in the lawsuit on social media. One of them reads, "I want you to put a dog collar around.
Now, these are the text messages that the girl sent. Let's see, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me while you're in me. I know you missed this 25K each cheek. Man, come on, man. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. Like, man, y'all going to, oh, hell, that means she was a white girl. Y'all going to learn. Y'all rich mother going to learn, lady. This shit ain't funny. I ain't arguing going through this. But y'all ain't learned that from Tiger Woods. I learned from Tiger Woods, Kobe Bryant. Hey, man, listen, man. Well, my boy name who played on Carn, what's his name that played in Creed 3? Y'all ain't learned that from these folks. Hey, man. The rich black men and white women don't mix. Y'all ain't learned that shit, man. I'm just keeping it together with you. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been saying OJ, Kobe, shit, my boy Tiger Woods, what the dude name? What the other dude name? What the dude down there? Hey, what is that dude name? Who go with Megan Good now? Hey, man. Y'all, hey, man, listen, man. You see these text messages, man? That's why I don't believe. Hey, man. Oh, man. Look at it, man. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. Boy, look here. Hey, man. Hey, hey, man. Y'all better, hey, man. I don't even know what to say. Oh, yeah, they finna say, I got you, Jeff. He finna say our name, too. Hey, man, some of these days, man, you know, these folks get with these damn celebrities. Y'all get their money. They get with y'all and play the victim. Hey, man, that's why I wouldn't want to be filthy rich like these. Let me be comfortable. I don't want to be filthy rich. There's too much problems come with that. I see that now. But let's get back to this. Look at these text messages. You think I'm supposed to believe you?
Me.
You think I'm supposed to believe you and you sending stuff like this? You mad because he got caught smashing Michelle. We find out what you got mad about. So I don't believe nothing you got going on. Oh, yeah. That's him, Jonathan Majors. That's the old boy name. You see what happened to Jonathan Majors ass? He was running from the woman. His ass got damn, you know what I'm saying, caught the damn thing. They got his ass a charge. He had messed up him. They kicked him off some movies and stuff. Hey, man, y'all better wise up mess with these damn, hey, man, a lot of these women be some gold digging ass women, man. Straight up, they just be real. If you ain't, especially the ones in Hollywood, if you ain't do like these little college athletes have been knowing through college and high school and stuff, I wouldn't rock with them. I'm just going to keep it real with you. At least I will say, they just married the one that they've been with. They know how them women are. They've been with. They done been with them forever. But yeah, you can't make this stuff up. They keep it going, man.
You with it while you're effing me. Another, I know you miss this big juicy ass.
My bad, this ain't funny. This is the way you read it. Yeah. Hey, man, you can't make this up, man. It's just the way you read it. This ain't funny. And these are the text messages this girl sent this man, though. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
$25,000 for each cheek. And here's another alleged text. You better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me.
You can't make this stuff up, bro. Hey, man, I'm not little G-ass really. I can't make it ain't funny. It's just the way he read these text messages. I don't believe nothing this girl saying. I'm sorry, bro. So you mean to tell me, you come on, then I just found out you white, so I know you lying. You done got great and you didn't go to the police? But yeah, come on, but your great worth $50 million after this man finna get a $100 million deal. Come on, man. It don't let's just be for real. And I ain't saying there ain't no real victims out there, some people. But this one right here, I don't believe her. I'm sorry, sis. You're not gonna fool me. No, you're not gonna fool me. Let me see what else going on.
The rest are way too spicy. I don't know what's left.
But if the rest are too much, you can't even read. Hey, man, you can't make this stuff up, man. These folks crazy out here, man.
Joining us to talk about it, defense attorney and former Harris County prosecutor by OG Akingbala and Factor Digital producer Ajibola Budaran to talk about this case. So, your thoughts about this, just looking at it from the outside, your thoughts?
It's a big mess. Tony Busby is on this case, right? And
he's a Houston-based attorney. Been here on the Factor several times.
Yes, and we've seen him file several lawsuits against the likes of P. Diddy, against Jay-Z, which was recently dismissed. And now here we go again against Shannon Sharpe. What sticks out to me, however, is the context of the allegations are different from what you would see on some of these other cases like Diddy, right? Or Cosby, who was putting in date rape.
I forgot about old Bill. They tried to get the gelatin man. So, come on, man.
Drugs in.
They tried to get him for something happened 60 years ago, back in the 70s. Man, come on, man. Get the hell out of here. At the Playboy Mansion. But you never know. Y'all never bring up Hugh Hefner ass. What was Hugh Hefner doing while all this was going on? You feel me? Yeah. Listen, man. Hugh Hefner was, you know how they go out to R. Kelly and they talk bad about R. Kelly and Michael Jackson? Hugh Hefner was doing the same damn thing. But let them tell it, hey, man, he was just a player. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's just be for real, man. They're crazy here, man. You messing with, I don't believe this woman. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Several victims' drinks. In this case, she's saying this is a consensual relationship. We had a lot of consensual sex, and on these 2 or 3 separate occasions, it just so happens that it wasn't consensual.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying that that's not a thing, and that these situations don't happen within the context of consensual relationships, but I do think it's going to be a lot difficult to prove it, because it begs the question, if it happened one time in October of 2024, how did it then happen again in January of 2024? If it happened at your...
Now, that's a good question. Yeah, she did say one happened in October of 2024, then it happened again in January of 2025. That's what he meant to say. Man, y'all smash. Man, let's just keep it real. Man, ain't took nothing from you, man. Y'all are smashing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all really are smashing, man. But though she got mad about the little thing that happened online with Shannon Sharpe accidentally went live. And yeah. That's what she got mad about. He thought, I don't know what the hell would make her think they just in a relationship together. That's it, solo dolo. You don't stay with the man. You sleeping with him every night. The man got millions of dollars. I don't know what be wrong with some of you females thinking that's the case. Yeah, man, look, you can't make this stuff up, man. Let's see.
Apartment, as she's alleging, who did you tell? Did you speak to the apartment landowners? Did you call 911? Did you go to the hospital? So there's a concern about provability. And then to add another layer of what might impugn her credibility are the supposed text messages that Shannon Sharpe has. That
well, not
aggressive. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you F me. Come on, man. Man, you can't make this. Man, you're a freak, Shawty. Let's just be for real. You're a stone cold freak. And doing some freaky things. You got mad because you thought you were the only one. And Shannon was smashing Michelle or whoever the hell that was online. And you got upset. Now you talking about great. And you want $50 million when this man finna get a $100 million deal. All of a sudden, you want $50 million like you. Come on, bro. Really? I don't believe it. Girl, I'm sorry. She lying her ass off. You know what I'm saying? A real victim gonna go to the police if they done got great. Let's just be for real. They don't be for real.
aggressor as in crime, but
Right.
in the relationship.
Yes, initiating the sexual encounter. And that in some cases was even soliciting, saying sex in exchange for cash.
Yeah, but you trying to man, damn, Shannon Sharpe, you wasn't tricking like that, was you? Get a woman $50K to hit her from the back. Man, y'all this crazy, man. Can't make this stuff up, man. You can't make this up. You better crave it, because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. You know what? Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up, bro. She wants little mixed kids running around here. Yeah, she trying not to work no more. Yeah. Y'all rich though. Hey, man, y'all better be careful, man. Hey, that's why I salute Ant-Man. Let me say that. I salute Ant-Man and the basketball player. He got an old girl pregnant. He paid her ass up for 18 years. He gave her like $2 million. We ain't got to go through that. That's what it worth. He gave her money off rip. The child support money he afforded to pay, he paid that shit up till the baby turned 18. I salute him for that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what she said. Look, these are the text messages that she sent Shannon Sharpe. Y'all read the screen. Let me blow it up a little bit. Read the screen, man. These are the text messages that she sent this man. She sent this stuff to Shannon Sharpe. This ain't nothing he sent her. This was stuff. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah, this blackmail. Yeah, she trying to get some money out of old Shannon Sharpe, man. Trying to get some money out of my boy. I said, anybody who got great for real gonna go to police. So you mean to tell me want to work for police report, but it worth a $50 million check? That's basically what you're telling me. Yeah. Yeah, he was getting you 50,000 and hit it from the back. I know you missed this big juicy ass. 25K for each cheek. How you can't make this? Oh my God, bro. Yeah. I don't believe it. I don't believe my boy. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know. Hey, man, listen, man. Don't believe this woman here. Hey, you know, there have been some rumors about my boy being in the closet. I don't believe him. A lot of folks do believe it. I don't believe Shannon Sharpe, Fruity. Hey, you know, but hey, man. Hey, but you can't make this stuff up, man. I said, y'all see what this girl was sending this man, and they take the rest on so bad they can't even read them on the air. That's how they take the rest on worse than this. So ain't no telling that. Come on, man. You just was a freak, Shawty. Let that be for real. Thought y'all was in a consensual relationship. You got married and he was mashing Michelle Grundy and stuff online by accident. And now this bull job here now, you come out wanting $50 million. You trying to Tiger Wood him. Remember when old Tiger was messing with that woman? He was sleeping with everybody's wife. Well, she got about $700 million out of old Tiger. You know what I'm saying? That white girl ain't gonna never have to work again. Tiger Woods, like, Tiger was back down, but he was knocking everybody's wife down. Hey, man, you can't make this stuff up, bro. You can't make it up, man. Let's get back to this.
$25,000 per cheek. If that is proven to be coming from her, it's really going to undermine the credibility of her allegations. So that being said, even if this is not a case that Tony Busby can prove by the preponderance of the evidence, I am concerned about the hit that it has on Shannon Sharpe as a public figure. Because let's say this goes...
That's what I'm worried about, bro. You better try to make this man money up, man. You lying, bro. That's what pissed me off about the whole situation. You're not telling the truth, Shawty. Nobody believes you. But Tony Busby probably don't. He just want down. He's an ambulance chase lawyer. He probably don't even believe you. Let that be for real. Now, there was somebody else. Yeah, but if you want to send them text messages and then y'all was in a consensual relationship, then you admitted to getting mad about Michelle, I might have believed you a little bit. But since you done said all that, hey, man, come on. Ain't nobody believing it. Let that be real. You just hurt. That's all it is. You just hurt. And now you trying to get some money out of my boy, old aunt. Yeah.
Trial, then there's going to be a lot of public scrutiny of Shannon Sharpe's sex life at age 56 with that of a 1920.
Response from people out there.
Well, I would say the kind of big elephant in the room is the fact that Tony Busby is on the case. So I think a lot of people still have the memory of the case he put out against Jay-Z and how that fell through. So I think a lot of people are waiting to kind of see if more information comes in, and some people just are writing off the whole case, saying that this is something we just saw a few months ago and nothing came of it. So I think a lot of people with the text messages and with the controversy around Busby, they are kind of taking Shannon's word for it and making and not really believing that.
Now remind you, Tony Busby put like 120 cases on Diddy. He tried to file a lawsuit on Jay-Z, but Jay-Z wasn't playing with it. Jay-Z put them lawyers on it. They sued him and the damn lady who lied on it. They tried to sue Chris Brown. He lost that case. Tried to come to find out them jokes went back there, tried to start something with Chris Brown and Yellow Beezy. Got their ass towed out the frame. Chris Brown done whooped their ass, and they had to drop that case. Right now it look like, hey, Tony Busby about 0 for 3. Hey man, you throwing rocks at the moon right now, just trying to see if one of them gonna hit it. That what it look like to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about all the ones. I don't even rock. I don't even like Diddy. Don't rock with them and them. But I don't believe all them damn women in the Tony Busby got them talking about Diddy. Come on, man. They see this as a money grab. Let's just be for real. Y'all, some of y'all females who find these lawsuits get lazy as hell. Don't want to get off your ass and do nothing. So you try to go sleep with some folk with some money, think you gonna get some money. Oh man, y'all leave my boy y'all leave Uncle alone. I'm not saying you and Britt, I ain't talking about no not my boy. I'm not saying I don't know if he gay. I don't know. Well, I know him and never women. I ain't never seen them. I don't know what he got going on. You feel me? But they do say that. I don't believe it though. But I don't know. I know one thing. All y'all tomorrow, I want to see y'all defend Kanye West with y'all good Kanye West loving asses. I want to see y'all defend his ass tomorrow. I told you what Kevin, I'm like Kevin Hart. What he said, Grandma said, suck him. Oh, she said, thank you. I want y'all to defend Kanye tomorrow with y'all ass. Tony, I made sure Tony, he loved that college, he loved to bring up that college dropout album. So him and Max, well, a couple more of y'all in here. Charlie, I think you like the Kanye West college dropout too. Yeah, I want y'all to defend this guy tomorrow. Please come defend Kanye West tomorrow. But hey, I want to see how y'all gonna do this. It's for real. I knew Kanye certain stuff you just took to the grave with you, Kanye, but you didn't do that. But let's get back to some more here.
He did this, but again, more information could come out and that might change.
And when we take a look at Busby's career, and full disclosure, he's a friend of mine, but he's had a stellar career here in Texas. But there have been, issues with Jay-Z and the P. Diddy case, not so much as P. Diddy, but the Jay-Z case. And now people are questioning this, but his reputation has been stellar here in the state of Texas and defending elected officials.
Right. Yes. I agree with that. And I think the last few cases with them not being in the state of Texas, and people are willing to poke those holes in them themselves. So with his record over the last few months, at least outside of the state, I think people are willing to be like, oh, we go.
And Shannon Sharpe has become a beloved figure of sorts as a result of his podcast and the audience that he's captured.
Yeah, he's sports hug. That's what they call him. He's the guy who gives advice and talks about relationships, sports, and all types of stuff. So I don't think people really want to see him associated with this, but he has been open with his sexual life over the last few months. So I don't think people are that surprised, especially with those text messages.
Who was Jack Sparrow, the actor who played Jack Sparrow.
Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. This case reminds me so much of the Johnny Depp case. I mean, assuming these allegations are not true, right? He lost that role. And so my concern.
Damn, so did watch the parrot. I ain't watched a Pirate of the Caribbean since. Yeah, he did lose that damn role. I forgot about Johnny Depp head.
Concern for Shannon Sharpe is even if these allegations are not proven to be true, he may take a significant hit on that beloved stature that he has with the American public.
Absolutely.
And see, that's the messed up part about all this, man. Y'all up here lying on these folks. I know you do, Charlie. I just want y'all to be over here to defend old Kanye tomorrow. Yeah, I want to make sure Tony here too. And this day he be here. I want him to defend his boy. Y'all Kanye West fans, please come defend what he talking about. I want to see y'all do that. That's what I'm saying. I do want to see y'all defend what he got going on. What he talking about he did when he was 14. Hey, man, I want y'all to defend that tomorrow. That's all I'm saying. Please defend this. Hey, man, can't make this stuff up. Yeah, Kanye, let me pull up this. Let me get this girl name. Where is it? The Breakfast Club. Yeah, let me go to the Breakfast Club. I gotta pull it up, man. See what's going on, man. Yeah, this is crazy. Hold up. Can't make this stuff up, man. See what the Breakfast Club got to say about this, man. All right, let's go back. There we go.
Is being accused of sexual assault and rape. There is a young woman. She is now in her early 20s, but she says that she met Shannon Sharpe when she was 19 years old in a gym in Los Angeles back in 2023. And she says that because of what she experienced, and she says that she alleges that the rape was brutal, like it was very it was aggressive. She wants $50 million in exchange. So this was filed late Sunday in Nevada by attorney Tony Busby. Now, this woman is alleging that Shannon Sharpe raped her multiple times over the course of a 2-year relationship. The relationship that they had was sexual and parts of it were consensual. But she says during their relationship, because he was physically stronger, a lot older than her, like 30 some years older than her, and just, more powerful, he began to get really aggressive. But she, at this point, she was already in it. She says that he was manipulative. He would threaten to choke her and slap her. She's also said that at some point she was being recorded without her consent, and that she later found out and alleges that the videos were shown to people. Now, when they first met in the gym back in 2023, she says that she didn't know who he was, that it was just like an older guy that was like, checking out in the gym. He was very persistent. So eventually they started texting, conversation, and that led into them, beginning to see each other outside of the gym. They got into an argument in a home. This was after the whole like Instagram live thing, because with the woman that we think is named Michelle. Yes. Because at that point she said that they were in a they were in an actual relationship. They were in Vegas together. So when that happened, she had already kind of been, in this thing where he's verbally abusive, allegedly, but she thought that they were together. This Instagram live happens. She gets upset. She breaks it off because he's supposed to be exclusive, allegedly, to her. And he doesn't like that. She tries to turn on her phone location at some point during these arguments and send the phone location to her friends. He tells her and threatens her allegedly to say that like he will effing kill her if she ever does that again. But the rape part of it, she says that she was allegedly raped anally twice and that it was very, very brutal. She alleges the last rape incident happened January 2025. So it was, according to her, this was very recent. Shannon Sharpe released a statement after all of these allegations dropped, but he's denying this. He's denying this. He also is saying that there is a video that this woman's team has that he's been shown. Hey y'all, it's Lauren LaRosa from The Breakfast Club. Sorry to interrupt. Y'all know how I do. So I'm here to talk about Top Dog Law. Y'all hear Top Dog Law all over your radio, and I know by now that if you
is true, right, why would she go grab Tony Busby as the lawyer?
Yeah, if you want to be taken seriously, you don't go get Tony Busby.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? And it ain't funny. You got Tony Busby. That right now, let me know. You lying, Shawty. Yeah. You lying. You got Tony Busby, man. Come on, man. He was Charlamagne's guns. Tony Busby.
But this, she might have grabbed him a long time ago. We don't know when she actually grabbed him. Do we know when she grabbed him?
Well, so we do know now. We do have a timeline exclusively. So I reached out to Attorney Busby and I asked him, first of all, did this happen? Did you guys file this because of that $100 million podcast negotiation? And he said they've been in contact with Shannon Sharpe's counsel since February, long before any announcement. So then I said to him, well, they're also saying in Shannon Sharpe's statement that there's a video that has been altered to make it look like their sexual intercourse or whatever is non-consensual when it's actually consensual if you show the full video. Tony Busby said to me, he is a liar. He never even actually saw it. It wasn't even referenced or referred to in the case we filed. But now that his lawyer has breached the mediation agreement that Mr. Sharpe's counsel insisted upon, it should be known that there is indeed a video. The video was shown to his lawyers at a mediation. The video was also made available to Mr. Sharpe for him to personally view it in full at my office. He didn't want to view it. He chose to offer a substantial amount of money instead, which my client ultimately rejected. So then I said, well, wait, y'all mediated? Because that means that
this shit been going on. Like, he been knowing about this.
Been wanting to, like, there was possibly a settlement. Like, there's been conversations, right? Like, y'all didn't come out of nowhere.
Yeah, but common sense lets you know that, though. These lawsuits don't just drop. Like, they always reach out to your team beforehand to let you know
that we're about to put this out.
Absolutely.
And if you want to put the kibosh on it.
That's right.
I just hung up the phone with a legal representative for Shannon Sharpe who wanted to make some things clear.
Oh, you fast.
They want to make it very clear that the information that Tony Busby shot me about the video, what they're saying is that Tony Busby is making it seem like when he speaks to me that they were offered this ability to see this video in full when they asked, because they did ask, hey, let us see the video because we want to make sure it's not altered. But they said that never happened. He denied them the ability to see the video in full. And from what they were told from their client, Shannon Sharpe, the video that they did see was an altered video. And the reason why they wanted to see it was because they know from what they're being told, there's another version of this video. I'm also told with the mediation, there was.
What is the video showing? Is it showing a quote unquote rape or force?
In the statement that Shannon released, he said that there's a video that show consensual sexual acts where he's doing things that she requested be done. Like, I don't know if it's like a role play situation or whatever the case may be, but it was all consensual. But it's edited to look a completely different way, allegedly, according to Shannon.
Rape.
Right. And Tony Busby is saying that is not true. We showed them the full video. Matter of fact, Tony Busby said specifically to me in the email that Shannon Sharpe did not want to see the video. He just wanted to throw money at the problem. Shannon Sharpe's team is saying that did not go down that way. There were conversations about millions of dollars, but that came from their side. And they feel like it was a shakedown. And that's why they walked away. I will have some more information once I get back on the phone, but I literally came in here hanging it up. But they're very adamant.
They reached out to you.
I reached out to them and he gave me a call because they're very adamant about, of course, they wanted to pick, their side of things and tell what they believe is their truth. So we'll have more on that, I'm pretty sure, because the attorneys have a lot to say. Shannon Sharpe released a statement after all of these allegations dropped. The statement starts with a quote from a text message. So the quote, and some of it I can't even say, I don't think, but it says, the woman is allegedly texting Shannon Sharpe saying, I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me.
Yes.
And then they had the woman's name. And it says that this is a text that she sent to Shannon Sharpe on October 7th, 2023. Now, there's another text message that says, I know you missed this big, juicy A word. Can I say that?
Yeah. No, it's just an A.
Okay, A word. $25K for each cheek. And then her name is mentioned again. And this message is from January 1st, 2025. Now, they're saying that the lawsuit that was filed by this woman is orchestrated by her attorney, Tony Busby, is a blatant.
She said $25,000 each cheek.
What? But I mean, he led with money. She allegedly. She alleges that when they first met in the gym, one of their first conversations was, he said, yo, if you get fit and lose weight with me and win this competition, I'll pay for you to get your boobs done.
How old was she at the time, they said?
At the time, in the documents, they say she was 19 when she met him in 2023, but she is now in her early 20s.
And Shannon, what, 56?
Nah, with 2,500 a cheek. So what? Like
25,000 a cheek.
25,000 a cheek.
Google says he is 56 years old.
And were they actually a couple?
Yes, they were. They were doing whatever this dance was.
He was 50 and she was 19.
56, 54.
54, and she was 19 years old.
So listen, and crafted to falsely portray a consensual act as non-consensual. So yes, whatever they were doing at the time, according to Shannon Sharpe, it was consensual, but she's looking at it a different way.
But that's not against the law because she was of age. So even though she was 19, that's not against the law.
This is a very, very messy situation. I don't know what's true and what's not true, but I have no idea why a 54-year-old man is dating a 19, 20-year-old. I know y'all like to be out here bragging about smashing these young things, but that's not a flex to me. You 54 years old, you should be laid up with your wife and kids, taking your cholesterol medicine, minding your damn business. We need discipline and stability. That's. And I ain't talking about just Shannon. I'm just talking about all of us in general. Men need discipline and stability. Find you one woman and settle your ass down, okay?
I agree with you, but it's not against the law. He can as long as the person's over a certain age, it is not against the law. So legalities, that's not against the law.
I'm with you.
It don't feel right, but for himself, it's not against the law.
I'm with you. I'm just saying a 54-year-old man is supposed to be laid up with his wife and kids somewhere. Hell, maybe even have a couple of grandkids. I don't want to be chasing no young girls.
Because what are the conversations like? What are the conversations? If I'm 54 and you 20.
That's what I thought about. Like, what do y'all even talk about?
I don't agree with
signs of a stroke.
But all I'm gonna say is when you see all these white people do it, Leo DiCaprio, Seinfeld, Hugh Hefner, Joaquin Phoenix.
Y'all ain't got nothing to say. That's true. Good point, DJ. Man, shout out to him for that. Y'all ain't got nothing to say. That's true.
John, man, when they date young girls, nobody says anything. I'm not saying it's right, but it's not against the law.
But I saw Shannon on with Andrew Schultz, and he was just talking about all of the ways he avoids situations like this. I don't know if y'all saw that part of the conversation. Now, he don't even want to be on the elevator with a woman and stuff like that. It's the same thing with this. You know, a lack of discipline and stability can increase the chances of a situation like this happening. You 54 years old and 20-year-old.
No, you're right.
It's like, come on. If you're going to be that disciplined with everything else.
Should have got you a 19, 20-year-old black girl. They would have said a damn thing. Look, you are dealing with these damn 19, 20-year-old white girl, man, you crazy. Hey, man.
You got to be disciplined all across the board.
But you know what's going to happen now? You're going to see more than one accuser start popping out now.
Oh,
I hope not.
But that's what usually happens.
Yeah.
One accuser is suing for $100 million. There's going to be another girl that's going to be like, well, it happened to me too. I need 20. Then another one's gonna come. I need 10. That's what you're gonna see. I hope not too.
I would hope not.
I hope he didn't do this, but you know that's what you more likely to see.
We've seen in the past.
And why wouldn't you wait till he signed his podcast deal?
Because we don't know nothing about no.
She might not have put it out last week. They just put the announcement out last week.
Did you see these text messages? In this statement, these alleged text messages, this woman said she wants a big black baby put in her. She ain't waiting on nothing.
I don't know.
You want a big black baby?
She said it twice. They included these text messages that show the nature of their consensual sexual relationship.
So she not black either.
Yeah, see?
No, she white.
So once again, Dr. Umar when you need him.
Charlemagne, but your doctor, see? Charlemagne hit it right on the head, man. Oh, man. Hey, man. You can't make this stuff up, man. You cannot make it up. Like, seriously. They ain't got damn strike. They ain't damn cut me off, did they? Damn. That is crazy, man. Oh, yeah, they tripped out on the thing. Then what Jeff told me to play, he wanted to hear the girl name. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, you can't be up there. They did cut me off. Damn. They cut my ass off. Shit. Can't make this stuff up, man. Let's see. My back here is it. You can't make this stuff up, man. Damn, I ain't back on yet. They done stopped my ass. I'm back up. Okay. Well, we ain't playing no more of that shit, Jeff. Jeff want me to get that. Okay. Let me get this off the screen. Like with damn the Breakfast Club. Let me move this off the screen. I think Shannon Sharpe put the girl name up there any damn way. I was just trying to get the damn name. Yeah, they be on that bullshit when they come over here. YouTube full of it. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? What is junk here? I think Shannon Sharpe put it at. We gonna move, you know. I ain't seen y'all in about 2 weeks. So, you know, let me see. Shannon Sharpe put the girl name out. I'll go to it. Here you go right here. I just did with the art in the first damn play. Art put it out. I ain't got to go through this. Yeah, Art put it out in damn self. Talk to him.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets Black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say.
Yeah, so yeah, you know, put it out there. We had to do that. Yeah, they don't put me out again. They stopped me again. Yeah. YouTube be tripping, bro. Man, I took the shit down. Bro, what the hell are they talking about? I stopped the shit. I took it down. And they still on the bullshit, bro. What copyright? I'm like, damn. They full of shit. Man, let me get them out of here. Okay, we over with.
Welcome to the Mad Ones podcast, where all the real ones still broadcast. Say what? We got the funniest chat. Mad Ones Nation got a back. X in the building, day one, he a real one. Gina hold us down.